Welcome to the Kindful Knits Show. This is our Yarn Bestie podcast where we talk about all the things yarn, yarn buying, knitting, crochet, yarn dyeing, yarn community, yarn everything.
All
the yarny stuff.
All the yarny stuff.
Yes. So I'm Laura. You can find me as Always Be Kind Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm Arminda. You can find me as Smells Like Knit on Instagram and Ravelry. And you can find all the ways to reach the podcast in the show notes.
Yeah. So welcome. Glad to see you here. Glad you're come to join us, hang out with us. And if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back because, yeah. Thanks for being
There's probably
here.
a diagnosis for that. But we're glad you're here.
We're glad you're here. So, what have we been up to? Not a whole lot.
It's been busy, but nothing nothing to talk about. We've had yarny stuff going on. We've had our meetups, which have been really great.
Yeah.
Lots of community building. We've been planning.
I had a breakdown.
Various trips. Oh, yeah.
Recovered from the breakdown.
This is supposed to be things that are different than usual.
Yeah, that's not outside the norm. I usually schedule that for every other Wednesday, so we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really big deal. We've just kind of been hanging out, doing our thing.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of knitting, a little bit of dyeing, and I actually had some finished objects to share today. I say actually like that's an unusual thing.
Right.
I mean, it is unusual for me to like complete a whole project without starting 7 more, but I did complete a couple things.
You did, and I have some stuff, like I have midway on stuff. I feel like we're in that in between. There's like holiday knitting, like winter prep knitting happening, but nothing is like flying off the needles yet. You know what I mean?
And I haven't even really started on my holiday prep. I've got some ideas and some thoughts for some gift knitting, some simple things that I maybe can do, but I haven't got into that yet.
Right.
Actually, that's really good to think about, though. Last time when we were here, we talked about some simple gift knitting ideas or crochet and some different things. And there were some really good comments. So I'm not going to read through all of them or even mention all of them, but if you'll go back to our last episode,
Episode 26
and
was
read
the last
through
one.
some of the comments. Yeah, episode 26. This is episode 27.
27.
We've been doing
last
this for
week,
a year.
Or last episode was our
1 year
anniversary, and we totally we're not very good girlfriends to the podcast because we missed the anniversary.
We did.
Whatever.
I did remember our first date.
Yeah, I mean, I'm terrible. I don't remember anything. I'm glad people think about things. I'm like, oh, I guess it's that time of year again.
So on our last episode, on episode 26, if you want to read through some of those comments, there's some great suggestions. There were a couple of those suggestions I want to mention specifically because there were some really good ones. And then we are going to pull a winner for the prize from last time for the comment and suggestion of what you might make. Let's see, where's the comments? Let's see. Chickens, hats, pumpkins, mug rugs, washcloths, mittens, face scrubbies, reusable, or like face scrubbies for like reusable makeup wipes.
You know, I used to think mug rugs were kind of ridiculous. I'm like, what? That's just
It's a coaster.
It's just a gauge swatch. But do you know how many of them I have around in my house, in my office?
In your car, in the cup holders?
Yeah, for real. And
Yes.
part of it to soak up any like drips or condensation, but also to stop like the clink, 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 you know.
So let's see.
A lot of hats, a lot of headbands.
Washcloths, bulky hat or a cowl because they work up really quick. Bulky's really, it's like a nice instant gratification.
Yeah.
Lots of congrats on passing.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad
officially
that it's over.
Licensed.
I'm like official. Like, I have a
number and
license
everything.
number. Yeah.
So crazy. So exciting.
Yeah.
Olivia's talking about the good bean and that she's making those for people this year. That's her pattern.
But she also has the Aggie Ghost. That little tiny ghost that's like as big as my thumb. I guess you can make it bigger, but Imladris knit. It's open. Imladris knittery. I'll put it in the show notes. It's from the last episode too, because I think we mentioned it at the end. But I test knit that, and it's so tiny and so cute, and it's just so. It's like little.
It takes 2 grams of yarn, and it's
literally 20 minutes or less. Yeah. It's like, it's so cute. So maybe I will probably put a picture of it at the end of the podcast. Is what I'm thinking. So anything else other than there's so many.
Yeah, lots of ideas. And so I appreciate people sharing and giving us your suggestions. So go through and read some of those comments. There's some great ideas, great suggestions, and even some pattern recommendations. So go back and comment and read some of the other comments that are in there. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and ideas. For me this year for holiday knitting, I find myself wanting to knit things for people and then having great intentions and then not ever doing it. So trying to be a little bit more realistic. Last year I started this and I knit, and I think I shared them last year, a little tiny stocking and a little hat.
Oh yeah, you did.
Like a Christmas ornament. So it's knit. Maybe I'll put it like on the gift, like a tag or whatever. If I'm giving another gift besides, or just that. That's what I've gifted. And those work up pretty quickly. I can make them, 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'm done. And I don't have to think I'm making something big for someone. I do like the idea, though, of washcloths with like a nice soap, because it's something that's practical and useful. That somebody might
I like a good pot holder if you can. Sometimes it'll cause a more stiffness. If it's double sticky,
or if it's double thick.
Double thick, because I use pot holders, handmade pot holders, and they're useful. But you know what I was thinking? And I've seen them. Somebody, I think, did a whole book.
On pot holders?
No, not pot holders. I'm turning left.
Oh, okay.
For like, you were talking about ornaments, and you can get those like those clear plastic ones. And with the doodle decks, like making a little root that has like something like a dinosaur. How funny.
A whole bin of those clear balls. At home.
Well, look at that. Looks like I'll be having some new things for my Christmas
That's
tree.
a great idea. So pick a doodle and do a little bobble pattern.
It's just like it just goes right over the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you don't even probably have to finish the top. You just cinch it, I bet.
Yeah, even the bottom. I mean, it's a simple cast on. That's
basically a cup
idea.
It's basically a cup cozy, and then you just cinch it.
And you do it in fingering instead of DK.
I need to do that.
That's a great idea. I like that. And I've got some of those at home. We can give it a try.
Maybe I'll make some and hang them like in the window of my office.
Or like got them hung.
Oh, well, I have something else that I hang there. I'm short, so I hang everything up because it doesn't bother me. I can't reach it anyway. I rarely hit my head on anything. My ass is a whole different thing. Like, it has a mind of its own and it bumps into things. But not
your
my
head, not so much. So anyway, thanks for sharing your comments, suggestions, and ideas for gift knitting. And some good ideas. I'm excited for it.
And we drew a winner.
We did.
While we were reading through the comments, we did random number generator.
So this is the prize for this month.
This is Proud as a Peacock.
Proud as a Peacock. Have to get the fuzz off of it. And this is how it stripes up. There's the inspiration photo. 8-color stripe. And you get to pick the contrast color mini. You get to tell me. Just tell me which one you want.
That green.
Purple, green, blue, or this maroon. Really good colors,
I really like this green. Is showing really lighter than it.
It's deeper than it looks on.
It's like a pine. I love it.
It's a great color.
I like it a lot.
So that's the prize for this month. So the winner is
Emily, 1979. I'll put it right here or right here somewhere in this area. So reach out to us on Instagram, Kindful Knits, or Gmail, kindfulknits@gmail.com.
Yes.
And claim your prize and let us know where to send it.
Yeah, get me your address so I can send you
a whole sock set
gift. And then just to let me know what color you would like to go with your
That
yarn.
purple is nice too.
Getting fusses on it.
Yeah.
Okay, done with that. What's next?
Do we want to do our finished objects? I have one.
Let's do it.
A finished object. And did I might have shown this? Can I even speak today?
You showed it while it was in progress because you finished it at Sacred Sheet. I mean, you finished it right before off, but it was between podcasts. And then I didn't bring it with me last time.
Okay, so here is, so we have Summer Sunset. Look at this, you guys. How pretty.
Orange.
I'm in love with it. I love these. I really just think I might keep some on the shelf because it's so pretty. Yeah. But I made a hat in DK.
I love that
look at
swirl.
that swirl. It looks like orange sorbet with like some kind of passion fruit or something in it. I don't know. But so I made this 1x1 twisted rib hat. And I just think it's so, I love the colors. I
love the way you can just
the colors.
Really see that pooling. I love the way that worked out.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty.
How many stitches did you cast on, do you think?
Why are you asking hard questions?
I mean, just like 68, 72, like 96, 115.
110.
Okay. So half twisted rib. And so.
Or 100.
Around
somewhere
100-ish.
around there. Yeah.
It's in DK.
Mm-hmm. And the DK in a twisted rib is so squishy.
And that's my super smushy DK anyway.
It's so nice. I just love the way it turned out. So it's probably going in a pile of
gift knits.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I think it's great. And I have a feeling I know a small person who would really enjoy it. Would really dig it. Also, I have some adults in my life who might really like it too. I got a couple people in mind. It'll tell me who it wants to go to eventually.
Cooling, and it wasn't like intended to really do that. And kind of it was, but in the method that I poured it. But I love the way it worked up in that. It's so pretty.
It just is gorgeous.
Hitting all the buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Very
and when
nice.
you really look, I just like looking at the colors, like the stitch. The colors in the stitches. I don't know it. Getting up close to it with my eyeballs makes me really happy.
Good.
Weirdo. Whatever.
Glad you enjoyed knitting with that.
I think that's the only thing I have that's finished on my end.
Okay.
What do you have that's
I
finished?
finished 2 things.
What'd you finish?
So last time we were here, I showed you my socks. They're finished. Of course, I didn't bring a sock blocker to put it on. But I love how they have opposite but matching
I think that's
heels
so
and toes.
cute.
I wish I'd done the cuffs also, but
this makes it even more of a surprise.
Yeah,
I love it. Let me see.
I think they're so fun. And this is a DK. This is
Sparkle.
My neon lights. I do my DK socks on a US 4. Yeah, look at that.
Look how fun.
And these all light up under black light. Oh, and it's sparkly too, but I mean you can't really see the.
It's not
maybe
showing.
a little
it's not
bit. You
picking
can.
up.
Barely. Yeah, you can't really see it. So I do mine on a US 4. I'll do it on a 3, but I get a pretty tight stitch. In fact, I'll show you in one of my other projects that maybe I was really stressed too when I was doing it. I was really knitting tighter than normal, but I like a 4. And the pattern, this is my simple no wrap heel. So it's just a very simple sock pattern. Great for vanilla or adding any texture that you want. And it's great if you want to put a contrast. So it's written for cuff down or toe up. And it's written in sock weight, but it's easily adjusted in a DK weight. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They look like such good, they're such birthday socks.
They're so fun. I love them. So I haven't worn these yet. I'm excited to. These are more like slippery socks, slip socks.
And you did a twisted rib on the top, too.
I always do a twisted rib.
Looks great.
I don't know that I've done a regular 1x1 rib since I really got
unless I have a reason to do a plain rib, I won't.
Yeah.
Because the twisted just pops a little
those
better.
are finished.
Those are great.
Yeah, so much fun.
I love the orange toe.
So I finished
cute.
those. And then I shared with you last time also, about this sock that I was knitting. And I knit most of it in the dark while I was stressed. I couldn't sleep. My brain wouldn't shut up and go to sleep.
That was the breakdown
the week
3 weeks before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was my breakdown 2 Wednesdays ago. Anyway, so.
Put it on your calendar, repeat. Oh, today's breakdown.
It's like I didn't even have to check the calendar. I just knew it was coming.
It's like Taco Tuesday. It's Breakdown Wednesday.
Breakdown Wednesday. It's like, what the fuck Wednesday? It's what the fuck Wednesday.
Absolutely it is. What the fuck? It's Breakdown Day.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I was knitting on these, and I was going to bed, and I was falling asleep.
Your
so
2,225 stitches.
So I just set them on the side of my bed. Woke up at 4, couldn't go back to sleep, so I put in my headphones with my sleepy noises. Lights are out, and I'm knitting, and I'm trying to meditate to get myself to go to sleep. 2,225 stitches later, I have a finished sock.
There you go.
And I was still awake. So then I cast on the second sock. And I did this one exactly opposite. So where this one starts with the purple and goes to, so because it's a palindrome, purple to pink and back to purple. I did the very opposite of it on this one.
I like that.
I love
so
the way
cute.
it turned out. So this one I had cast on the top, and I'd gotten through here. She brought over a little tiny bit of her skein so I could do the pink heel, because I was just like 20 yards short. Not in the total weight. I still have a little bit left, but none of it was pink. So I needed a little bit more pink to do my heel. And then I think I got through the rest of the pink when I went to bed. Woke up again at 4 a.m, couldn't sleep. Did from here to this orange.
Nice.
In the dark. 2,130 stitches later. Wow. And then I was like, I think it's time to start decreasing for the toe and finishing off the toe. So I decided I needed to, I haven't finished it off yet either. I needed to look at it.
In the daylight?
And like turn the light on.
And not on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Turn the light on, look at it, and finish a pair of socks. Look how good they look.
They're cute.
So I have 2 pairs.
They're like fraternal twins.
They are.
I like them.
They're besties. Yeah, I love them.
If they were really besties, one would be tall. The one would be like a tall, really skinny one, and one would be a short heel, short cuff.
So I'm excited.
And too big.
And I haven't worn them yet because I wanted to show them first.
Oh.
So this is the same thing I did. 48 stitches. I increased to 50 stitches in the round on a US 4
for
do
DK.
A short row, no wrap heel on DK.
Because the birthday socks are they
thing.
DK?
Yeah,
okay,
they're both
okay,
DK.
Okay, got it.
So these are all DK. And all I've done this week is DK socks.
They go so fast.
Yeah. So then I was making a gift for a coworker, and she said she wanted pink. So I made her a pink sock. It's too small.
Oh.
So it's super cute. This is cotton candy bubblegum, sparkly DK. I love the way it looks, and it'll fit somebody, but it's not going to fit her.
Okay.
She's a 9.5, and it's tight. So I did this one on a US 3, same number of stitches, and it's smaller, and it's really tight.
But if you had done it on a 4, you would have been fine, right?
Knitting really stressed, I think. So anyway, I finished a sock. I'm going to finish the other one, but it's not for this particular person. I got to start over.
Do you do these on a 3 or a 4?
4.
And you did these on a 3. Okay.
That's what I wanted to show is this one. It's nice. It's really comfortable. It's stretchy. This one it just feels really tight.
Well, I mean, that's gauge, right? I mean, that's like from a 4 to a 3.
It's just the difference.
Yeah.
So that's a good lesson for me. I do much better on a.
That is a very firm sock.
Very firm.
But if that's, I mean, yeah, if it fit, that would be a nice fabric, though.
Yeah, it's even a little tight on me, and she's a 9.5. She's a size bigger than me, and I got to start
And if you
over.
liked the fabric, then you just would have to adjust your stitch count.
Yeah.
If you liked it, because this is nice.
It is nice, but I would probably need to add 4 or 6 extra stitches to the pattern.
Yeah.
At this gauge.
Yeah.
For DK. And I typically do fingering weight socks. But I had some of this extra from the May Club. So this was the May stripes. This was the neon confetti. And I'd had this for a year plus. I'd had this. In fact, one sock was done, and I just finished the second one. And then this one is a brand new one that I made pink specifically for this coworker that I'm making something for. And I have this in sock weight also, so I'll make her a pair. Do it again and do it in sock weight. I may or may not even finish the second one of this. I don't know. We'll see. I've got enough stuff to do it, but will I actually finish the project?
Do you know anybody with narrow feet that likes pink? Then
I'll probably find somebody, but it would be just a matter of.
Do you think you'll bring this color back?
I don't know if I will or not. It's been, people have been interested in it. I sold a few off, but I didn't make a lot of it. It was because I made it specifically because she wanted pink and maybe a little blue. That was what she had requested. So that's 2 finished and 1 whip.
Nice.
It's your turn.
I don't have any more finished.
I know
Are we moving along?
Are we moving along? Jumped right into whips.
Moving right along.
Well, we jumped into whips because I wanted to show the comparison of my size 4 versus a size 3.
So you guys, I'm not going to talk too much about why I'm knitting this because
reasons. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Look at the. So it could go on I should have put it on a Barker cord, but whatever. So these colors are not my colors, but the person who will be receiving this loves all of this. But look,
I love this.
Here, it starts off
solid
stripe.
And it's like this lavender gray.
That's exactly lavender gray. Yes,
so
thistle.
Good. Yeah, it's so good. And then this darker reddish,
like a wine, and then this pink. So this is Claudia's hand painted yarns, and this is a 55 silk, 65. It's more silk than wool, but only by like
more silk than merino. Was they're both trying to say the exact same thing. 60-40 merino silk. 65-35.
55-45.
Okay. Something like that.
That's what it is.
Okay.
And I don't even know if she's in business because it was like an estate sale yarn.
Yeah.
So this is nice. And you know how like the silk merino blend is kind of heavy?
Oh. And so you held this fingering held double.
Yeah.
So Professor Pearl, remember that question that we were asking, that math story problem that we were trying to do? If Arminda has 3 skeins and they're this many yards, how many miles can she go before she crashes?
A bag of Doritos is the answer.
99 bananas,
4 light bulbs.
That was the answer.
4 light bulbs and a chimpanzee.
And it's been stocking out all the way through, and then it's garter at the bottom.
Yes. So let me show you why. Because it is pretty. It's gonna be gorgeous.
And this is for the stripe along, right? Aren't you?
Yes,
for the stripe along.
The stripe along 24.
I'm super excited about that.
I'm so excited because I very rarely like have my shit together to enter things.
Bobbers on your? Do you have some in your bag?
I have this one.
Okay. I don't want to.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Drop your stitches.
Here it is. So you guys, this is called the Edison shawl.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Or the Edison.
Oh, there you go.
There.
And it's got this nice long round.
So you can see how the color tracks, and that blue on the bottom is a garter stitch.
And that's what this is here.
And this goes from yellow to orange to blue, and mine goes from lavender to wine to pink.
It will go in this. This is the top.
Yes. I wonder if that's not helpful. That tracks a little better. So
that's so great. She is gonna love this.
I hope so.
Oh, it's so squishy and soft, and it's got a nice weight to it too. So as a shawl, you can wrap that around, and it's nice. It'll be nice and cozy.
And I added extra, so I played yarn chicken with this lavender thistle, and I won.
Nice.
I beat yarn chicken barely. I have like not much left. And then there's this spot because I liked the wool or the wine and the pink together. So I just did a couple of those, and here's
before the garter. Is that the end?
This is the end of the wine. So I mean, I'm playing
You played wine
chicken. I'm not even drunk playing yarn chicken.
You played yarn chicken.
And this is what I have left of the pink.
And all you're on now is just
the garter stitch.
So I'm gonna make garter, and I'm probably gonna make it Skacel.
Skacel. It is bamboo and recycled plastic bottles. So it's a weird combination that I have here. But I'm going to make this a little bit longer because I will have, I'll have plenty.
That actually feels really nice, even in with the other.
I know. You can't really tell because this is sort of a dense yarn as well.
That's really nice.
Nice. So this is an up close of this pink.
Are you just sick to death of stockinette?
Oh my God, those.
Some of those rows are 300 something stitches.
Right now I'm at 3 something. Yeah. I get so relieved when I'm like, oh God, I'm at the purl section, and I'm like, oh no, I'm on garter. I don't have to do it, and it's such a relief. But it's like my sweater. It's at the slog part where I'm just like, I'm sick of these hundreds of when you're like really done knitting and you still have another 100 stitches to go. It's not so bad though.
Well, it's working up very nice.
And I love stripes. I think she would have liked lace probably, but I like patterning. I like more graphic.
Yeah.
So it's hitting some buttons for me, so I'm happy about that.
And I am currently on the slogging part of my...
Are you going to make a dress?
No, okay. I will not make a dress. So I'm working on my...
That's so pretty.
Whatchamacallit? It's my...
Your Tolsta tee.
Tolsta tee, thank you. Tolsta tee number 2. Let me get those black strings tied, get it out of the way. What's that?
I just want to touch it because it's so mohairy.
So I am about 7 inches into my body.
Ooh, look at that.
It's really coming along nicely.
So pretty, Laura.
And I think because I'll pick up the edge here, knit, I think it's like 10 rounds, and then it's just bind off because it's a rolled
hem.
And rolled top and rolled bottom. So I think I can finish this before Sacred Sheep.
Oh, nice.
I wore last night.
Are you going to wear that to Sacred Sheep, do you think?
I think I can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll be able to have it done. It just feels so good. Last night I went to Bunko with my friends and I wore my love note. And it was, that's so sad. Did you make that? I'm like, yes, I did. You got to feel this. I mean, I didn't have you feel it.
You should charge them.
Here.
Should charge
I know, like they'd hug me and like, oh my gosh, that's so
$17.50 plus tax.
Yes. So Tolsta number 2. This
so
is undyed single ply. 100% merino single ply undyed. So that's what I'm holding first. So it's white. I didn't dye it. I didn't do anything to it.
And you're holding it with?
So it's just plain white. And then I'm holding it with this mohair silk that Malabrigo. No.
It's not the Sueño?
No, it is.
I can pull it from the notes from the last one. It's in episode 26.
It's not Malabrigo. I think I don't remember. Maybe it's Barocco. It was a little ball that I got from Cozy. And then I liked it so much that I decided to go back for it. And I was going to do it for a rocket tee. But then decided after I did the marled version of my pink one and how much I liked it with the light and then the contrasting mohair, I decided to do one for this instead. So both of my Tolstas are held double with something.
I need to cast on my Grello Tolsta.
It's a really nice knit. I've enjoyed it, and it's just such a nice, simple raglan shaping.
It's so pretty.
The instructions are so clear and easy to follow. I'm following exactly to pattern. For me, to follow to pattern is really unusual. But
we have 3 weeks till Sacred Sheep.
It'll be done. I only have, if I could...
I'm thinking about mine.
If I could try this on.
It's not.
That's all the more for I have left to go on it. I think I can do it.
I bet you can.
I think I can. I love it. I can't wait to wear it. And all I did different on this one for modifications was not do any. So I just went to the very most simple, basic pattern. I didn't do any embellishments. I didn't change anything. I'm doing the rolled hem on all the edges. And it's going to be...
Do you think I should do rolled hem on mine, on the Grello? Because I know there's no finishing. It's done.
Yeah.
I don't think I want a rolled hem on the bottom, though.
Actually, I was thinking rolled hem, maybe not.
Because I don't want it to roll up.
I think you'll like a ribbed neckline. Remember when we had this conversation about your love note?
I only liked it because of the lace. I like the boat. True. I like a bigger neck. A boat neck is fine, or a roll. That's fine. So, because if there's no lace hitting,
then do ribbing on the bottom.
Maybe to kind of keep it together.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
Yeah, maybe. You should cast it on. Grello, gray, yellow, merino silk fabulous.
It's over here. It's in a different.
Okay.
It's in the to be knit. It's already
in a bag.
I think even the pattern is in it, and I think the needles.
Well, just get on it then. Cast on something new.
Do it.
Just do it. Cast on something new.
Because I don't know if I want to wear my love note that I still have to modify because it's a dress.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want to wear it to Sacred Sheep this year. It doesn't feel like current.
No. Have you ever even worn it out of the house?
No, because it's in the to be shortened pile.
To be finished, to be fixed.
You guys.
So,
okay.
What's next?
Oh, I did want to say, so I went to Eugene Textile Center and I got this little bag. It was $2. And how cute is it? It goes perfectly
so cute.
with this, right? So that's what I've been
But it quickly grew too big for that.
That's just to keep because I'm pulling from two balls, keep them together. Mm-hmm. But so I've been carrying it around in my Jessel and Janice bag.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's
so
cute.
It's
been perfect because I've had multiple like bags of yarn like shoved in there, so it's been perfect
to keep it all organized and together.
Yes, but then so that's my stripe along 24. But this is what I'm working on also, you guys. I think did we talk about the Clapatee last time? Okay, so people are familiar. So Clapatee Fest. This will be my second or third Clapatee. Look at that. And this is in, what is the yarn called again?
This was Autumn Harvest.
I have the thing. Autumn Harvest. And look, I'm in the straight section. So this is for Clapatee Fest. So turn it
this way though, because isn't it going to lean that way?
It's going to lean, probably, yes.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, because it's on the bias.
So.
Yes. And so I've dropped stitches. You can't really see. There you can.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
Yeah, especially if you're behind it with that white in your shirt.
Oh, in my shirt, yeah.
So
I've
dropped some of this, but really, you don't have to see the drops. But do you see it?
It just creates this ripply.
Yes, it's so pretty. And actually, this is the right side. The purl side is the right side, and as these get dropped down, it's just this interesting wave pattern, and it's like it's almost like corrugated cardboard.
Oh,
I
like it on the.
I like it too. It's nice.
Either side is appealing.
I stopped working on it to work on the other shawl, but this I started after the deadline. I think they said you could start September 17th or after, and I started it September 27th or 30th. I don't know.
So it qualifies.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did.
So you cast on a Clapatee.
Jenna cast on a Clapatee.
So I had a cast on a Clapatee.
Oh, yes.
Did I show mine last time?
I don't know because we talked about it.
So
because it's the same yarn.
She's doing this zebra yarn, and so am I. So I found two. I went deep diving in my stash and I found this. This is from the Wicked Knitta. Smoky Eyes 80/20 Zebra Sock Fingering from the Wicked Knitta.
So here's our various zebra sock. So this is the same base, right?
It is the same base.
Different colors.
Yeah, different colors. This color is very much me.
This is obviously me.
So I started it, and I think I have 2 more repeats before I get to the. I haven't dropped any stitches yet.
Yeah. Or did you?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I'm almost ready to.
I
think I've got 2 more.
No,
I just cast on the next one. I think I've got one more.
This colorway,
it kind of creates some stripes.
It's kind of like Halloween-y.
Oh, maybe
with the black and the purple, but then it's also like you can wear that in the spring too. I don't know. I'm excited.
So many great colors in there, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about this one. This was outside of my norm. This is not something I probably would have picked and done, but everybody else is doing it.
Also, I'm an influencer.
I gotta do one.
I don't know if you know that.
Influencer, and not always in good ways.
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time, not.
I don't have any yarn bobbers. Oh yes, I do. There.
I wanted to show this is what my Clapatee, my little thing has been carrying around in my Nampa Bespoke Totes little yarn. I call this a yarn basket.
Yarn basket.
It's my yarn basket, and it just goes right in my bag, and I love it so much.
It's a great way to keep your yarn right in front of you and not rolling around.
Totally.
And at first I thought I was going to be irritated by all these markers. Mm-hmm. They're actually quite helpful.
Well, and there is an update in the updated 2024 pattern. There is a way where you purl that particular stitch,
and so you don't have to do it.
But I didn't get. I just started knitting it.
I love it. I'm excited. It'll be a fun one. And I had to kind of pause on this one because I was playing around with some new pattern ideas for the cruise for next summer, and so I paused on this and haven't done much on it since. But I will get back to it soon.
I had something that I want to... Oh, here it is. Most of my... because I'm an influencer now...
Share.
I'm being
influence
facetious.
all of us.
Most of my decisions are loosely based on whether or not it's illegal or merely frowned upon. So that is your wisdom for today. I am a wisdom influencer. I'm a lifestyle influencer. A life coach, if you will. No, don't follow my advice.
Is it frowned upon in this establishment?
Is it illegal or is it just frowned upon?
It's probably just frowned upon.
I'm not going to talk about the other stuff. Jeez. Anyway, so that's our Clapatee Fest. Yeah. So we're excited about that. And I think if we get them done by the end of November, you take a picture and then the Nitty magazine, the digital magazine, I think that they'll release the winners like in the spring edition. So nice. I don't expect to win anything, but I am excited to be part of.
Excited to enter and be included.
And I'm interested in how, I really want to do better photography for my knits, especially things like this where you can't really see it unless you're really up close, or if you do it in a certain kind of way. So look at that though. You can kind of.
I love
it. Just
the way
depends on how
that zebra is creating a.
Yeah. And it's going the opposite of this. So anyway. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it.
Great.
I love the Clapatee. And the Clapatee is an easy to wear scarfy shawl thing. It's everyone that I've ever worn always gets a ton of compliments. People want to touch it. They like it.
It's very interesting, the construction and how it knits up.
Exactly.
So let's see. What else do I have? Let's shop update. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so I was chatting with Professor Pearl the other night. Hey, Nicole. And
talk about bad life influencing choices.
We're talking about, did I cast on a new sweater for...
because that's what you need to do.
For Sacred Sheep. Yes, I did.
It's cast on.
I cast on. There's 3 rows on here.
Oh my God, you could make it into a bracelet. I wore it. It's finished object.
My finished object. So I cast on my next rocket tee. Now, are you ready for this? Because...
Friends.
Hold on, let me stack it.
The viewers from home.
It is living in my Jesslyn Janice bag.
Fancy us.
Okay,
these colors are just amazing.
So good. And I was thinking, do I really want to use this? And then last night I was like, cake it up. Caking it, and I'm using it, and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Look at this.
That is so...
And they all have this little neon...
the little tweety bits. Can you do it? I bet you can.
Look at that.
Oh, I love it.
I'm so excited. So I'm going to do the rocket tee, and so it's going to be stripes. And I'm not going to hold anything else with it. It's just going to be these 6 colors alternating.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be so fabulous. I'm excited. And the rocket tee, I did finish my last one really, really quickly. I don't have time before November 1st to really finish it. I may take it as my project I'm working on, but I have a lot of yarn dyeing to do between now and Sacred Sheep.
Yeah,
not for Sacred Sheep.
So no more.
Don't try to influence me to cast on something new.
No more, you guys.
I gotta focus on my stuff.
Somebody has work to do.
I do have a lot of work to do. Taylor Swift event is in progress, and
we're just waiting on some shipments.
Yep, I'm super excited. It's going to be great.
Cool.
And then I have a couple of I got my monthly kit that's going out, and then some wholesale orders for 2 not new, but
one's a new shop,
but they're new for me. It's my first time being represented in these two shops. But one of them is brand new. It's in
Unwind.
Klamath Falls.
What's it called?
Unwind, a craft lounge.
Yes.
A craft lounge. It sounds so great. We need to make a trip down there for a visit.
Yeah, before the weather gets bad.
Yes. Okay.
When you're done with your work.
Yes, I've got to get my order for them done.
Maybe we should take the train down there. That'd be fun. Then we could both knit. Is there a train station in Klamath?
I don't know.
I think so.
So let me show you what else I've been working on. I've got two more. Well, so when we were at Off, these nice folks next to us.
The Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival.
From Sinfully Soft.
You guys, I wish we had Feel-O-Vision.
Sinfully Soft. This is 50% Angora, 30% merino wool, 20% silk.
That's where the fluff is coming from.
And it is incredible.
I wish you could feel this, you guys. It is so nice.
Incredible. Now, I have a rule. I don't buy yarn that I can make, base that I can source, or a method or process that I can make myself. I got nothing like this. This Angora, this is from their farms. And it is... I can't even tell you how deliciously soft this is. So I'm like, it's kind of pricey, but I really want to get some. And then she's like, well, look at these cute mitts. This is how it feels when it's knit.
Even better.
It feels
even
so
different
fast
in the knit.
Look how darling these mitts are. I haven't done the thumb yet.
So cute with the hearts.
And oh my gosh, they're so soft. It is so soft that I bought 3 skeins because they were buy 2 get 1 free because they have a minor imperfection in the middle of them. They're like a tie together, so it's not a continuous.
But if you're making 2 mitts, it's perfect.
There's a knot in it.
Yeah.
So of course I bought 3 of them. Buy 2 get 1 free. I gave you one, and I kept 2 of them, and I can make 6 mittens out of 2 skeins.
Oh, nice.
So there is going to be some gifted. Oh my God, look how cute those mitts are. And this is their pattern.
So pretty.
The pattern is called, and it's all charted. The entire pattern is charted, which took me a minute I don't love charts.
But you were able to.
Oh yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah.
It was not hard to figure out. It's just not my preferred method for. Where's page 1?
I think that's page 1.
Oh, here. It was so small, and there wasn't anything more than just the fingerless gloves knitted with Sinfully Soft Polar White DK. And there is fingerless glove pattern. It doesn't have another name.
Yeah, it's just a chart.
But it's on their website, Sinfully Soft Fingerless Gloves.
Sinfullysoft.com.
Sinfully Soft. Maybe it's on the tag.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and you've got to scan this. You can pull off their details.
Sure.
Yeah, this is in their dream base.
Oh,
and it's so good.
Pretty.
So I bought 3 skeins.
That Angora really steps it up. And
gosh.
The silk, oh God.
So fabulous. So I tried their pair on when I was in their booth.
That was the.
And
they know what they're doing.
And my booth was right next to theirs, and I'm like, let me take this next door for just a second. I came over and showed her the gloves.
We oohed and we awed and
we bought it.
Had it, yeah.
And I walked in there because our other friends, Mo and Stacy, were in there buying the same yarn, and now we all have it.
And Stacy's got that red. She got the red and the cream.
She got the red, green, and cream.
Oh, it's gonna be pretty.
She's finished it. She brought it on Tuesday.
A scarf, right?
It's super squishy.
Soft.
So check them out, Simply Soft.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I can't wait.
It's so cute. Do you know what are those like Christmas cookies? Are they
Oh yeah, like or pastry, and they're like
is it French or Danish pastry?
They're like a heart shaped.
Yeah, like a swirly heart. I don't know what that.
Yeah,
I can't remember what that's called.
I want to finish this. I want to just work on this.
I just want a onesie made out of it.
I know, it's so nice. So I'm working on that, and I'm gonna do. I can get 6 mittens out of 2 skeins.
Nice.
And then once they're done, I can decide if I want to dye them. So if I maybe want to do one like a really light lavender gray, and maybe a light pinkish gray, like a really light pink
would
or
be
keep
pretty.
it white. I don't know. But I can do that after they're done.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to dye up the whole skein because then I have
right
uneven unless I do both the same. Anyway.
And even if you leave them natural, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
They're gorgeous.
So pretty.
I still have 2 more whips. What's my problem? I've been knitting actually quite a lot recently. So this is a shawl pattern that I'm working on. I'm not going to show you a lot about it. I really wanted to show you the yarn though because the yarn
is that
so
what
pretty.
is that called?
Warm Hugs.
Okay. I keep getting that confused with the bubble
gum. Yeah. So this is Warm Hugs. I dyed this specifically for Taylor, our friend Taylor, who works at Cozy. And look how pretty that gray and pink kind of just flows together.
You know,
it's
it
really
really
nice.
looks kind of like our springtime skies. Over here, we get those cotton candy clouds.
Yeah. So I'm working on a new design, something that I'm planning, and so
pretty.
There's some fun details to this, and I'm excited about how this is coming along. It's still in the dreaming up the. I'm still working on some details with it, but I love this.
This eyelet row here on the edge.
And it's something different than I've never done before.
Really?
It's a different way to do the eyelets than what I normally do.
Interesting.
Not necessarily I've never done it, but it's different than what I normally do for the yarn overs.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's nice.
It's going to be fun. So stay tuned. There will be more information on that eventually, and
we'll keep you posted.
Yeah. I'm having fun creating something new and dreaming up a new shape.
Yeah.
It's fun to get creative when I'm feeling inspired to do that. I enjoy that. Okay, last thing. Last time.
Oh, yeah.
It's my purse sock.
So pretty.
Showed you this last time.
And now what is that?
This is Proud as a Peacock.
Okay.
This is my brand new self-striping colorway.
In sparkle.
In sparkle.
I love it.
I'm so tangled up in the... So this is what it looks like.
Those greens are gorgeous.
And I'm doing my diamond heel. So with the diamond heel, so I always do... You can't quite see it. I always do cuff down. So you can see...
There
we go. You can see how it increases and gets wider to create the heel going down. And I think I'm 2 more rounds away from creating, so it's this diamond shape on the back of the heel, a short little heel tab. I think it's 8 rows back and forth of short rows, and then you decrease back into the triangle again, so it creates this nice diamond shape. This is my favorite pair or favorite pattern for socks. It fits my feet perfectly.
And you maintain your stripes.
You maintain your stripes so you don't lose the striping sequence or pattern. And I've showed this quite a few times, the concept of this a few times.
And that pattern the heel pattern is available on your website and on Ravelry. The diamond heel pattern. Okay.
Yeah. So it is, it's a great, simple, you can do vanilla or add texture or incorporate this heel concept into any other pattern. You just knit in pattern on the foot, and then on the heel part you do, you do the increases and decreases. Otherwise, you can knit the rest of the sock exactly as it's designed. So it's fun, and I really love the way this fits. So I've been working on this one slowly. I stopped because I needed to measure and make sure I was ready for the heel tab, so I had to pause on that one.
I want to look at where's that.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do for my dad's socks.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I might do basic. We'll see. Is that all we have for whips?
That's all? I mean, I have 2 others, but I'm not going to show
them. You have 1100 others.
I do have 1100. I have 2 others that I brought with me, but I'm not going to show those because they are also part of a project I'm working on. I'm dreaming up, and I don't want to share those yet.
They're not quite ready.
No, they're not ready to share.
I want to share something that we had from the summer that I just got. So our local yarn store, Cozy, had a whole window display with chickens, of course, the emotional support chicken that took over. And so there was a call out for if you have chickens to, loan us for the window. And I had 2. I had Signal, the Yarnies chicken, and then Karen gave me some yarn to make another chicken, which is now my friend Jamin's chicken. But if you if you submitted your chicken for loan, we got the cozy chicken coop. We got little mementos. I don't know, what would you call this? I'm calling it a medal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because I'm a winner.
Got a medal.
Winner chicken coop dinner.
You got a
So I have
medal.
2 of these, one for each of my chickens, and I put. I'm looking at Signal right now. She's across the room, and so she now has a big old medal because she's a winner. But aren't these cute from her Glowforge, the cozy chicken coop? I just think it's so cute.
It is so fun.
So I want to mention that. I have something that is going to be on the needles soon.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
So for the Harris Walls, we'll talk about Mary Ruth too. For the Harris Walls fundraisers, that we did 2 of them. We did the makers for Kamala at Cozy. So our Yarnies had a private party to do the makers for Kamala viewing party, and then we did some fundraising at our little event. And so my gift for the raffle basket that we did was a chicken gift certificate. Mm-hmm. So I will make a chicken, however you want your chicken made, chicken fried chicken, whatever. Yeah. And our friend Fred won the raffle basket, and so I said, what do you want your chicken to be like? And he says, I have the yarn that I want you to make it out of. Leading Men Fiber Arts. Mm-hmm. Ketchup Mustard Relish, I think is what it's called. Yeah. So it's a sock weight. He wants a little sock weight chicken. And I'm so excited to make this little. I am obsessed with some of these greens in here.
It's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be so much fun
just
to
let
make.
the yarn do whatever it's going to do.
I may pull like with the tail, I might try to find 2 like the strands that are the same, so that the tail is the same on each side. And then just do the little chicken, all the little body. But it's going to be so much fun to do it on little needles and make a little chicken. I'm so excited about that. And I don't know if I'm going to do a palm. I want to find like a little tiny red palm.
Ooh, that would be cute. Fun. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have to get the eyes for it too, like tiny eyes.
I've got a whole thing of eyes.
So does Mindy. I know Mindy will definitely have them. So that is going to be on deck shortly. That won't take me very long. And then I have my dad's birthday's coming. Oh, yeah. And I have his beaver's yarn. And I'll be making some socks for my pops in the Oregon State University. Always be kind. Build the dam.
Is that a full skein? Did I give you that? And
it doesn't matter because they're house socks.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
So there's not going to be a huge leg on them.
Well, and if you use a black, like contrast heel, you'll definitely have enough.
Yeah, totally.
Or an
I'll have enough anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I'm excited about that. I've got I have the toes done in my sock squatch bag from Slick.
Ooh, after that I got to show you a new bag.
No, we have to talk about the other walls thing too.
Oh yeah.
Harris walls. So I've got these on. These are DK, 2 at a time toe up with the Aggie toe cast on, which is brilliant. I talked about it last time. It's incredible. I'm going to practice on these. I'm just going to make some little slipper socks, and likely those will be gifted. And then I will cast on my dad's socks. Rewind back to Harris chicken. Mm-hmm. So I did my own Smells Like Knit Harris Walls fundraiser on Ko-Fi coffee. I wish I knew how to say that.
I think it's coffee, but Ko-Fi is what it's.
Yeah.
But I think it's coffee.
And
Buy me a coffee.
I raised more than what I had anticipated, so that's great. Thank you to everyone who donated. It was wonderful. But the raffle winner for the chicken was Mary Ruth, who is a Knitting Dragon Lady on Instagram, and I don't think she put it on her reel, so I don't think it's saved, but it was on her stories. She got the chicken. It got drop shipped.
She did?
With her.
I haven't seen it.
I think it came and went because I saw it on stories.
Mary Ruth, please tag me, share. I want to see that because
I think she might have.
I didn't see it.
No, I think
maybe
she's
it was
tagged
during my
me.
breakdown.
It could have been. It was sometime this week.
Well, we just dropped it off on Tuesday before knit night. Like we put it in the mail on Tuesday because she told me who won it, and so I went and checked. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's got an order outstanding.
Then it got there on like Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, She had a picture
Oh,
of it.
she's in Washington. That's why.
Yeah.
Because it went. Made
So
it quick.
the chicken was like in her kitchen or something. Also, you have a beautiful kitchen, by the way.
Please reshare your picture so we can see it, because I want to see the chicken.
I'll try to find it too. I don't know if it's saved anywhere. But congratulations, Mary Ruth. I'm glad the chicken went to a good home.
Yes,
And
so
thank you
exciting.
so much to everyone who donated. It was pretty fun to do the whole thing. I had never done anything like online specific,
Like donation.
like with Ko-Fi, whatever the hell it's called. I never had done anything like that. So
I'm glad it went well.
yeah, it was super fun. And so now I need to rebrand that, and because that one is done, and so we'll figure something else out. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna be raising money for.
Yeah, I haven't used mine since last year when we did a big fundraiser for Wilson.
Oh yeah.
And I have done a few other like minor donations through there, but otherwise I haven't really used it for anything else. It's maybe good.
Gotcha.
Oh, what's this? I love this book.
Patty Lyons, Knitting Bag of Tricks. I finally broke down and purchased it. I did not get the workbook.
And that's what I was going to say. The workbook looks really cool. I bought this one a while back, but I did not get the workbook.
This one
the
is
new workbook.
This is fascinating, and I've looked through it a few times, and finally I was like, I'm gonna get it because there are so many, especially as I'm getting back into knitting socks. There are techniques in here that I want to use. Actually, a ton of techniques. Not
There's a lot of
specific.
interesting things, and the way that she lays it out, and the pictures and the graphics that she uses. I like how open up to like one of the examples, and how like the way that she's showing it. Go ahead and just like show the basic. So the way that she's showing it. Oh, actually, show one that's like
knitting.
That's knitted.
Hold on. Keep talking.
So the way that she shows it, and you can see the stitch that's specific.
Yes.
You know that.
She's a good teacher.
Yeah, she
That's
really is.
what it is. And so I thought, this is going to be a book that I am going to reference. And like different ways to cast on, bind off, increase, decrease, construction. It's going to be
tool.
one that I'm going to have. I might have to have it spiral bound at some point because it'll break down.
You'll use it a lot.
And then this one was at Cozy. And so I just had to, who doesn't love a gnome? Who doesn't love a gnome?
I love gnomes.
And now that I have, look how cute they are, you guys.
Oh, they're so good.
And so, it's just like the mix and match sets.
And you could use scraps, and there's so many things you can do.
Yeah. And a lot of people they're going to make cute little fun, pretty easy little, just fun little things
and
to make.
possible gifts, like you could give those as a nice little gift.
I'm just thinking, like, I have some people at work who probably would like them. For people who like little tchotchke things, little toys. Anyway, I'm a sucker for things that you have to stuff.
Yeah, and you are a stuffer.
I am. I'm a stuffer. But look.
Oh, that's cute.
Look.
Oh, they're so... Oh, those bunnies.
Look, you guys.
Those are so cute. That skunk.
And a badger. And, like, wild boars.
Oh, my gosh.
And a beaver.
So cute.
And look at the tiny little squirrels.
Is that chickens in the corner,
yeah.
too?
Teeny tiny. Like, they're so tiny.
I like little bunnies.
They're so... And there's a raccoon.
Was this at Cozy also?
Yeah, it was like accidentally, I think, because it was very cheap, and I think there was the last one, and how I hadn't seen it before.
It's so cute.
And it's exactly the kind of, like,
silly
dumb shit
things,
that I want to make, Not that it's dumb, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not necessary, but it kind of is for my brain.
It's so cute.
The squirrels.
Oh my God,
and they're little
so
enough.
Cute.
They're tiny. So they're like probably maybe a cotton ball to stuff them. I bet I can make some squirrel earrings.
Ooh,
I bet you I could. And how funny.
Oh,
look
hedgehogs?
At the mice. Look at the mouse.
The hedgehogs are cute.
Oh, I guess I can't really. It's going to be hard. But look, there's the hedgehogs. How cute. So cute. How cute are they? That's basically a pom-pom. And then these little mice. They're teensy. You can't really. There you go. Anyway, I don't want to,
Give away
information.
The skunks. They're very cute.
It was very inexpensive, and so I loved it. Oh, I need to show something. Hold on, I have to get something.
Okay. And I got a couple of new books also, but I didn't think to bring them with me. I'll tell you what I got though. If I can find it.
So somebody...
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see this.
Yes. There was someone at Off, I can't remember her name, that was talking about the Granny Square card deck, and I don't know if you watch our show, but if you do, I said
this is it.
that this is the one. There are knockoffs being sold, but this is like the big fat stack. This is the actual one. And this is the Granny Square deck. Who's it by? Claire Montgomery. So this is what you're going to be looking for. Claire Montgomery, the Granny Square card deck. And this is the one that Mindy was so sneaky about.
Oh, yeah.
And got for me. And it is searchpress.com. So, if you need to see any of that.
The Granny Square card deck. Can I see what the cards look like?
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, I was busy.
Claire Montgomery, again.
There's a lot of them.
There's 50. And they're like heavy duty. They're like coaster. Yeah, totally. They could be.
Oh, but so cute.
So some of them are just the charts, which I don't think I'm giving anything away on a basic Granny Square.
No. So on the back side you get the chart, and then you see how it's, and then on the other side you see what it looks like.
And this part for me is so important
to see what
because I'm not a crocheter.
Cute.
Because I'm not a crocheter, but if I know what it's supposed to be kind of looking like, especially for these.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, that's fun.
Anyway,
I'm glad you got this.
Me too. I'm super excited about it.
What is the little booklet?
Just different kinds of things. There's like some basics
techniques for joining and some methods and Oh, that's really nice. I like it.
So I did see somebody had gotten like a fake one, and it was like half the size and was not high quality and was not the same kind of thing. And I don't know if it had all of the different components, like all of them. Anyway, so cool. Whoever was looking for that, if you're watching, there's all the information that you need. I'm excited to make some Granny Square stuff because I love Granny Squares. Yeah. I love them.
I have one other thing.
What?
Viewers
at home.
So I've been talking for a while about Beetlejuice, right? And that I did this special collaboration with Slick Chick Bags. Sarah is amazing. She does some fantastic stuff. She did the Sock Week, the Sasquatch bag. Where's your bag?
It's directly under my seat.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
So she did the Sock Squatch bags for Sock Week with Nitty Natty, and then for me, she's doing the
Taylor
Swift event bags for me, and then so we did this Beetlejuice collaboration together.
Friends,
it's so fun. Look at this bag. So it's green sparkly vinyl on one side and purple on the other.
Isn't it
great? With that little detail, like the little sandworms on the top. And
how cute is that?
Beetlejuice on the zipper pull.
And
there's a good handle, D-ring here, one in the front.
I like that D-ring on the front.
And the zipper pull.
Or the
handle. The wristlet has sandworms on it.
Mm-hmm. So cute.
So perfect for on the outside. Mm-hmm. So great. And it had a couple of other goodies in it. Some clay stitch markers from.
We'll put it in the show notes.
And I loved them, but I really wanted to share them with somebody else, so I sent them to Andy.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I sent them as a gift
Beetlejuice,
to Andy. Yeah, she's. There's something in my eyeball.
It's Angora. That's what it is. It's the Angora.
Anyway, so the bag So there was a few other things in it, some stickers, a card, a project, like a project card, so you could like write down what project you're working on.
I love it.
So much fun. And then the stitch markers, and then my yarn was in there. That was what was in the Beetle box kit from her. It is sold out. It's no longer available. So I did the yarn for this, and this is what the yarn looks like. I don't have any more in stock. This is how it knits up. This is the cute little Beetlejuice stitch marker that I added. Not part of the kit, but this is what I added. And
that is the coolest yarn.
It's so much fun. And this little confetti area here, those green and purple on there just light up under the black light. So anyway, and I have this open for pre-order. The pre-order closes next week, and I'm not making this again. This is the only time I'm doing this.
Well, and the pre-order is a much requested because we sold out at off.
I sold out at off, and I reserved a few for home to sell on my shop, so that those of you at home that like to support me and shop my updates, I didn't want to leave anybody out, so I saved some at home. The few that I had, I think I had 6 left. They sold in like 10 minutes. They were gone. And there were a few people, because I did my update at an odd time and not the time that I said I was going to. Some people that were anxiously awaiting it didn't get it because my update was not done at the time I originally said that it would be. So I offered a pre-order so that those people could get in on this awesome yarn.
Is the pre-order closed?
Long story short, too late. The pre-order closes next week. This is going on the die schedule for next Friday.
So the pre-order closes when?
The pre-order closes, let's say
16th?
Wednesday the 16th by
Wednesday?
midnight, because I need to put this needs to be dyed up this next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it is. So this is Beetlejuice. It is available for pre-order on my website. Go grab it. There's only a couple of spots left. And this is look at these fun stitch stoppers. These are not for sale. I just got a few of these.
Because they're
these
funny.
little stitch stoppers. Ghost with the most and a little crazy
funny.
Beetlejuice. I only could find a couple of these, so I got a couple, and they're for me.
Okay, we're just showing it off.
Yeah.
Slick Chick bags, you guys.
Yeah.
Slick Chick bags.
So
we are
excited.
big fans of Slick Chick because her
Super
stuff
fans.
is great.
And
We
all my
love it.
bags for the Taylor Swift event were delivered today. I haven't seen them yet. I can't wait to go home and open them.
They
and
were
see
just
it.
delivered?
They were delivered today.
So when I drop you off,
Yes,
we
we
get
can
to
go
look.
and see them.
I'm not leaving your house till I see them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them.
Okay.
So
Here, that goes on your side.
yeah.
That's what we got, you guys.
Yeah, I think that might be it. I got a little bit of knitting done.
We're busy with like projects.
I cast on a sweater.
Or bracelet.
No, it's gonna be a sweater.
I believe it will be a sweater someday.
Next time we meet, I'm gonna have some sweater progress to show you. I promise I will.
She
Even
makes
if it's
these
only a few rounds.
declarations.
Even if it's only a few rows, I'll
okay.
have some progress.
Okay, how
One
many
more
rows do you have right
3.
now? Okay, 3.
So as
You
long
heard
as I
it
have
here,
more
folks.
than 3.
Maybe next time we meet, there'll be 5 rows.
Maybe. Who knows? But
Could be a whole sweater. It depends. It just depends on how much anxiety knitting at 4 a.m. gets done.
That's hard to do though until I get in the round. I can't nighttime blind in the dark knit until I'm in the round. And when I'm in the round, I can just go. Well, it's like when people take their knitting to the movies. You're just going in the round.
Oh, that's something that's happening next month. Is the Stitcherama party. We're gonna Cozy for our local people who participated in Cozy's Stitcherama. The party is done. You don't have to be a finisher. The party is on Thursday, the 24th of October, and we're going to do a meetup in the courtyard of the art house because it'd be super fun to be knitting. And then we're gonna watch. If you participated, you should have gotten an email from Cozy with directions how to purchase the ticket. It's free. It's a free ticket for us, but you get a code.
So you're like reserving your spot.
So I got mine immediately. I got my ticket.
Yet.
You better. You can only get one. per.
I didn't get an email.
You probably did. It probably was breakdown day.
It might have been
I'm just
breakdown
gonna blame.
day.
I'm blaming everything on
was
breakdown day. So anyway, we're gonna watch the movie Rams, which I'm not even sure exactly what it's about. It's about people who keep sheep. Okay.
Nope, I didn't get it. I got nothing.
Is it in your spam? But also, it is going to be also open to the public after a certain date, so other people can purchase tickets for craft, and it will be a craft movie. So that it'll be low light, not no light, and we'll be knitting away. What will I be working on?
In 2 weeks.
My Tolsta tea. That's what
Cast it on. But you got to get past the...
I know.
And so you're just round and round. Easy movie knitting. Get on it.
Don't you...
Why are you telling me what to do? I can tell you what to do sometimes.
Only on Thursdays.
Every other Thursday. On podcast day.
On the opposite week of breakdown week is week you can tell me what to do.
I had breakdown this week and now I'm all better. So
okay,
now I'm
you can tell me what to do.
Yeah. And then it builds up.
I don't think any of this makes any sense right now.
Anybody, even us. All right, we're being ridiculous. We have so much fun together, though. We enjoy doing this. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
It's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? Or Mental Health Awareness Day.
Mental Health Awareness Day.
We were very aware of mental health in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I had a breakdown. I had a breakdown.
You had multiple breakdowns, like in the last couple of weeks, I feel like. So we're fine. We're right on track.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I love that we can joke about that because it is very important. Like, if you need to have a breakdown, have a fucking breakdown. Like, do it.
And I think for me, I am really, really good at like going into my overdraft. Like when we're talking about energy and reserves and the things that we're able to do. And sometimes my body is like my bank and they say declined. Declined. Go back to work, earn some more money,
go lay down
to put
about
back
it.
into the bank. Yeah, go lay down. Go do something. Do something that's other than whatever it is. That's
knit 2,252 stitches.
And, I felt better that morning. I got up at 6 a.m. when my husband got up for work, which I never get up that early. I'm like an 8 or 9 o'clock kind of person. Got up. I was so productive that day, remember?
Sometimes all you need is a breakdown.
Yeah. Then I had a breakdown this Tuesday. And stayed in bed.
Because you just need to take a nap about it.
Yeah. Sometimes a breakdown means...
Sometimes your friend has to write you a treatment plan that says, lay down about it.
Yep.
What do I need to... Oh, I need to have a nap about it. That's what I need to do. Right there. Have a nap about it. Check.
No, she was texting me and I said, I'm okay. Like, I'm not really okay, but I'm okay, but I'm not really okay. She's like, I'll be right over.
I'm coming over right now. Anyway.
So
we're back on track.
We are back on track.
And she started a sweater.
Yeah, I'm almost done with one. I'm going to try it on. I'll put it on barber course tonight and try it on to see exactly how much I need. I think I only need 4 more inches of round. And I did 3 inches since I showed it last.
Yeah.
And I've been really working on it since Professor Pearl said, are you going to finish your sweater? Or are you going to cast on a new sweater? And I thought, no, I'm not going to cast on a new one, but I have one that's in progress. Let me pick it back up and work on it. So I did. And I'll have some progress next time. Hopefully a finished sweater to show. And something to wear.
There's peer pressure and then there's Professor Pearl pressure. I'm going to call it Professor Pressure. Professor. It's Professor. Professor Pearl.
She asked if I was she's doing a love note knit along right now. It's her 4th annual love note knit along. She does this every fall.
Nice.
And she asked if I was going to cast one on and I'm like, no. Nope. It was a fun knit and I enjoyed it. And if I did another one, I'll do it I have some very, very light aqua sport weight that's the same as when I did yours. Actually, it's the same color as yours because what I did is I dipped yours and prepped yours in the teal blue color. And then what was left over,
didn't get sucked up?
I soaked my yarn in the same. So it's exactly the
same
color.
You should totally make one. We'll be twinsies. I'll be Danny DeVito. You'll be Arnold Schwarzenegger. It'll be perfect.
Twins.
God. Anyway, did you see there's somebody, I stumbled on them on Instagram. Now, I'll put it in the show notes if I can find it. But there's someone who has made, I feel 20 plus love notes.
Oh.
And I mean, they're a small size person, so I think that it isn't like a fucking dress like I made. But they're all like different. Anyway.
And it's really cool because you can modify it. You can do the lace or not do the lace. You can do a different lace. You can do whatever you want. And
I wish I had done mine without the lace.
Yeah.
I think. But I'm going to wear something cool under it. It's going to be cool.
Speaking of lace, look how pretty this.
Look at that.
This is one of my favorite tops. This is one of the very first yarns that I dyed, and I thought I blew it because it's, see how it's like very
modeled.
Yeah, it's very tonal with lots of different.
I like it though.
It didn't saturate completely. I was still learning the process and figuring out how to do things, but I loved the way that it looked. It's
like strawberry taffy.
So I knit. This is my Hattie tee, and it's done by Shandy Expression Fiber Arts, and I love it. It's just a very simple lace, and
it's kind of a classic lace,
and on the back, and it's just so you knit from the bottom up, split for sleeves, do your lace front, do your lace back, seam your sleeves, and that's it.
You know what I didn't mention? So listen,
project.
We've been talking about my paycheck. Yes, we've been talking about my paycheck. Grab this one, I think.
Oh,
so this is my paycheck yarn. This is my very first last year off time paycheck yarn. Sparkle, my colors that I love.
This was right after I finished the Fall Frolics kit for last fall. And I had all these colors out, and I didn't use all the dye, and I didn't want to waste it, so I just dropped some yarn.
And I came over, and I freaked out about it.
She's like, absolutely yes.
Yeah.
Immediately yes.
Immediately. Right now. Yesterday, yes.
So there are a sparkly yarn. Oh, look how good that's picking up that sparkle.
It's so pretty. I think I'm going to make the noni tee.
It's a very similar shape to what I'm wearing, with a lace detail on the top and plain on the bottom.
But it's like the lace detail. It's more like a texture, like a moss or something, maybe. Anyway.
Oh, let me see that.
Right? That kind of looks like a kind of a moss, like a meshy mosh pit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's nice. It's a texture on the top instead of the lace.
And
like
so
this
those little cap sleeves, just like this one, and that's what I think I'm gonna make.
Simple. That's gonna be so nice. Are you gonna hold it double or do fingering?
I think it's a fingering top.
I think it is.
And so I'm gonna double check. I think I've already double checked, but I'm
gonna
gonna triple check.
To alternate skeins in this one, because see how this one has a lot of white, this one has a lot of green.
There's two that are, these two I think are similar, and then these two are a little different. So I might alternate.
I think you should alternate. Otherwise, you're going to get some odd color.
She's only doing this because it's Thursday and she can tell me what to do.
I can tell you what to do, especially when it comes to my yarn. I'm the expert.
You're like my wealth manager. Let me take your paycheck and tell you what to do with it.
This was the original paycheck, like your dollar bill, put it on your wall.
I know.
Paycheck yarn.
Whatever I have left, I should make my gauge swatch will be, I'll frame it. And then you can sign it. Oh my God, you guys, we're getting stupid now.
I love that. That's a brilliant idea.
I'm going to do it.
If
there's any left over. Well, I have to make a gauge
swatch. Yeah, you definitely want a gauge.
But if I have to use the gauge swatch for the very bottom ribbing, who knows how it's going to be. So I'll have to use my first dollar. I know.
I can't even make more of this. I don't even carry this base anymore. This is an old sparkle base. This company's no longer in business.
Vintage.
Yep, vintage, exclusive, one of a kind.
So I'm excited. Maybe that is what I should do for
Sacred Sheep.
What do you think, Tolsta or this one?
So because this one is bottom up,
we think.
It looks like it probably is, but we don't know that for sure. I guess it's going to depend on the construction of this shoulder. Tolsta is a pretty quick, simple, straightforward knit.
Right.
No, there's not. I mean, you can put texture, you can put lace. It looks really nice, just plain. And you're just going to do gray and yellow stripes, right?
And maybe like 2 stripes, like 2 rows. So like. I don't know what kind of Fibonacci sequence stripes. I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot of thinking for something I want to have done by Sacred Sheep. Listen, there's a lot of things up in the air. Who knows?
A short sleeve, simple top will be, is doable. You're a pretty fast knitter, and when you're focused on a project, you get your project done.
I don't answer my phone.
You're a project knitter, and I'm not a project knitter. I'm process. All about the process.
2,252 stitches.
So anyway, I was meditating while I was
I'm not making fun.
counting. Well, I do the same thing. Like when I go to the dentist and I have to have a procedure done, like even like a cavity or even like my cleaning or whatever I'm doing. If I don't bring my knitting that I'm round in and I can knit while I'm at the dentist, I have to count my breaths. So I had to have a crown done, and I was having a panic that day, and so I was in the dentist chair, and I literally having to focus and count my breaths, and every breath that I took, it was 550 breaths.
Wow.
That's how long it took for my procedure. And that was what kept me from having panic attack.
Whatever works.
That's the way I can focus and get my brain to focus on something. 2,225 stitches. So yeah.
There you hear it, folks. There it is.
You heard it here.
You heard it here. So I have 2 sweaters that are ready to be cast on. I need to decide and do things.
Read through each pattern and see which one seems more.
Do that, but I will.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't want to read through a pattern. I just want to. It's like at the Clapity. I'm like, I was casting on. Oh yeah, there's a whole update that I could have.
Look at the structure and the way that each one is knit, and that will influence how you feel about which one you're going to cast on.
Yeah, I am excited to have
this
more.
would make an amazing
noni
or I can't ever think what to call it. Tolsta. It would make an amazing Tolsta. However,
I want this for the noni.
I think the noni will be exceptional in
I
this.
think it would.
I think of all the things that you've looked at to make or use for this yarn, I think that would be fun.
I finally stumbled upon it.
But read through, look at the
And if I do, if the noni is, we'll see how it goes. But I may have to A-line some of that, just to make it hang right. We'll see.
So then if it is top,
this will be
a bottom up, it'll be decreases.
Or maybe I'll just make it bigger.
But
we'll see what
you can try it on and then decrease. And then you won't get it too long either.
Oh, I probably still fucking
there's a chance, but maybe not as significantly as the extra 9 inches you put on your Love Now.
My dress.
And you kept like, I need just a few more inches,
No, like
you were
1 foot less.
You were done weeks ago. Anyhow, this will be great. I'm excited to see what you do with the Grello.
Me too.
The Grello stripes. And I have one more skein of that gray.
Oh, good. In case I
got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had it, but I do.
Perfect. All right, guys. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment.
Oh yeah, this is
interact with us. All the things that we're supposed to say. Go check out my shop. Look at the update. There's a few things that are updated. Get in on the Beetlejuice pre-order if you're interested. Oh, the other pre-order. Do you have your pumpkin?
No, it's at work.
Okay.
Shit.
That's okay.
I could put a picture of it. I'll put a picture of it at the end.
Do you have the yarn?
No, Clover took it home.
Oh, that's right.
Wait,
Clover.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, she did.
She took it.
She took it home.
There's also a pre-order for the Falling Off Harvest, the fall colorway. Go check that out and pre-order. That pre-order will close next week also.
If you send me that picture that you took for your website, I'll put it at the end of the show notes.
Oh, yeah.
Or at the end of the show.
Yeah, so pre-order for Beetlejuice and Falling Off next week because those are on deck for next Saturday or next Friday, Saturday. And next Thursday, Friday, because we're going to see a friend in Roseburg next Saturday. We're going on a little road trip. I'm going to do like a mini pop-up trunk show, maybe just take a few things and leave some things behind. I don't know.
I'm excited. We're going to go see Naughty Nitrous, yeah?
Yep, we're going to go hang out with Andy.
Yes. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll just be fun to go on a little road trip together. Mo and Stacy, we're going to go have a good time.
It'll be awesome. It'll be great. I'm excited. Yeah. It'll be nice to see what's new in her shop, too, because I haven't been down there since, springtime?
Yeah.
It's been a bit.
And you didn't go with me the last time either, did you? Because I went to when I did the trunk show, I went by myself.
Right. Something was going on.
I don't remember.
For whatever reason, I was not able to make it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but
anyway. Yeah, that's what's up, guys.
So, no, I'm not dying now. Next Saturday. Shh, don't tell.
Quit making your plans public because there's always something
I
makes
know.
a change.
You know what they say about plans is I usually screw them up. Right? That's what they say about plans. I usually screw them up.
I don't like that. That doesn't sound very nice. Doesn't sound very kind to yourself. What I said about plans as well, that's what I think. Allegedly. That's why allegedly this is what's happening.
Yes, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Your Honor.
Okay.
All right. We're getting punch drunk. Goodbye.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Thanks.